Okay, either way. So let's just deal with some quests. As you can see, I've dealt some things, but yeah. So, yeah, let's go back to where? Luofu. I still cannot pronounce the. No, let's make properly. Like, what? How would I pronounce it? Because I never actually heard it pronounced in English. Luofu. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Luofu. Hopefully, that's correct. If not, well, some people are gonna get me on top of it. Hold on, there's still one thing I forgot to do, and that is to turn on the chat. Just in case no one actually watches my streams, basically, but it's always good. I had a struggler once and sometimes before, so let me just hold on. Where did they put it on? I'll try and get it as fast as I can just to start at around hour, but regardless. Crap. Now, where is it? That's not the one. I need to find. Where's the icon for the chat? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Exactly. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I forgot the icon as you can find it. That sells it. Okay. So let's go back to the giant space station and deal with it. I have a bunch of repairs. Yep. Chat is online. I'm not showing the chat on my stream. Maybe I should, but it's regardless. If the chat want to see itself, like yeah. You know, deal with it accordingly. Yeah, these like today I don't have to. No, actually I do have to do some side quests. I forgot. I have messages from a bunch of characters that want to talk to me. I still need to finish up Serval's character quest because I really want Serval to be like an official member of the Trailblazers. Hoyoverse, like, please let Serval become an official part of the train crew. Not just a visitor, not just anything, like an official part of the train crew. Regardless. Ooh, holy crap, I have so many messages. Okay, number one, Pella. Well, click. What is wrong with this? Oh, there we go. The Tale of the Winterlands original art book sold out in 1 second again, but I was fast enough to get you a copy. I love you. What? Sorry, I messaged the wrong person. Can you give me one as well? Now the art book, I got it from my friend. But if you're interested, I can give you a set of Tale of the Winterlands. A set? Scared? Yeah, I bought 10 sets so I can recommend it to people who are interested. Arigatou gozaimasu. Heart. Pella, we're starting a book club together. Another one has a one. Reports from the curio collection squad on the front line state that the type of curio called the Xenohydro has been spotted in the space station. Mingde hereby issues a wanted notice to all Herta researchers and partners. If you have any information regarding the Xenohydro, please immediately come forward and report it to the reception hall. A sizable bounty is in offer. How much does it pay? A massive influx of information is coming in all at once, and not even a single relevant clue has been found to lead to anything. Patience, everyone, listen to me. Carry on with your search and go to the reception hall if you have something to discuss. Ever changing. Ask about what Wenming Day is troubling over. Regardless. Okay. I'm gonna leave Clara at the end. We're preparing to set off. Let's meet at the overworld cable car in a bit. Alright, I'll be right there. It's not urgent, I still have to head back to the military lines first. I'm getting several just left home. If you arrive before us, you'll have to wait for a while. Anyway, see you there. Only a child. Hook. Honorary member, do you have any interesting books to recommend? What happened to you? You want to read? That's odd. What happened to you? Puzzled. What do you mean, can the boss of the malls want to read? So, do you have any recommendation? Tales of the Winterlands. Pella recommended me passing the buck. This book seems to be very popular in Belobog. Puzzled. What is the book about? Hook has never heard of it. It's about going outside of Belobog. It's about a story of the protagonist's adventure outside Belobog. There's everything wrong with that sentence. It's about a story of the protagonist's adventure outside Belobog. Yeah, no. No. And this actually is about a story of the protagonist. Adventure outside of Belobog. Sure, whatever. In that case, it's better to venue out on my own. Venture, not venue. What is wrong with me? It's so dangerous, though. Don't go anywhere. Do you hear me? Uh-oh. Clara sent me that same message twice. Like, she's into... What is the name of it? It's not an emoji. What is that? Like, all things considered. And, I mean, that's a bear, right? And what is the other one? It kind of looks like a bear, at least. Or something that is inappropriate for children to send, I would say, but regardless. Anyway, let's start with the top one. Cute. Sure, let's go with emoticon. That's fine, send an emoticon. You sent me a bear. Are you free lately? What's the matter? Actually, the robot settlement has been met with some issues recently. Come have a look, please, if you have all the time. Don't worry, I'll be right there. I will be waiting for you at Mistress Farrock's. Rarely affectionate, part 1. Excited. I received a strange parcel. Huh? What is it? A pair of shoes and a note. It says Clara Protection Society. I don't know what that is. Do you know them? I don't know them. I should throw it away. Sounds sus. Just throw it away. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's something written on the back of the paper. It says, Clara, you have been caring for everyone at the robot settlement, so we pulled together some funds and brought you a pair of shoes. The reason being you're always barefoot must be so cold for you. So keep it, I guess. Yay, I'm so happy. But I'm not used to wearing shoes. I keep twisting my ankle when I do. I'll keep it for now. Heart. And another bear. I'm Mr. again. We're planning to go picnic this week. Wanna come with us? Tick. I'll be there. By the way, I want to make a picnic checklist. What do you think we need to bring? Svarog. Favorite drinks? Oh yeah, I need to pack machine oils. I brought a new brand of machine oil yesterday. Might as well let little robot try it. I'll help take the things. I'll come over to help take the things. Heart. I love talking to Clara. I've been relegated from Big Brother to Mr. Annoying. Okay, there we go. Fine. So before we so yeah, let's deal with the hyperspace things about the water. Okay, fair enough. Back to the reception hall. I'm going to be traveling all over the galaxy for as long as I can. Yeah, let's go with that. Traces. The traces left by the travelers on the path. Okay. 1. No, when, I'm sorry. Buddy, it's been a while. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions. Excuse me, Mr. Wen. Who? Who is interrupting me? If it is a Xenohydra, then show yourself at once. Ah, it's you. You're also here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad. Wait, don't come over here. Just say 1 or 2 words. 1. No abnormal watery sounds in your pronunciation. Popular reflex normal. Perspiration reaction normal. Okay, now you can come over, let me touch your forehead. Huh? The Xenohydra can achieve this level of likeness. Alas, the lead was once again inconclusive. Even if the recollection of Curios is the top priority of the Declaration of Revival, it is proving to be a difficult task in practice. So what is the Xenohydra exactly? Because none of the actually, so it can shapeshift, well, I can just assume. And so it's technically like Hydro Man from well, Marvel comic stable. He could also like shapeshift, if I remember correctly, or couldn't he? I think I'm confused with Chameleon. Never mind. As you know, since the establishment of the Herta space station, 5 departments have been established to focus on the collection and study of curios, including ecology, geopolitics, mysticism, geography, and implement arts. This monster invasion caused the loss of roughly half of the hundreds of collections held by each department. They come in all kinds of sizes and shapes. Some are inactive and harmless, some emit poison for no reason, not to mention some biological types of curios that can plan their own escape, which is a real headache. What is this? SCP Foundation. There is a curio called the Xenohydra that has the ability to replicate the appearance of other people at will. This allows it to wreak havoc and confusion wherever it goes, as it can easily assume various false identities. Fine. Curio collection. The Curio Collection Squad is an emergency team I put together. The team's mission is to support post-disaster reconstruction and ensure that all of its needs are met during the difficult time. As the name suggests, it is mainly responsible for collection of the curios that have been displaced due to the recent monster invasion. Declaration of Revival. Surely you must have heard of Mrs. Hinkle's famous Declaration of Revival, right? Our fellow researchers were slaughtered by monsters. The lifeless forms were cold and woeful. Alas, I can't recall the exact wording. After all, Mrs. Hinkle's style is unique and not easily imitable. Well, you truly are a man of dedication, Mr. Wen. Sigh. It all because of the Xenohydro's trickery. This has been tormenting me to no end. That's why we had to have that conversation earlier. The squad has been searching for the Xenohydra for some time, but to no avail. A member of the squad named Abraham has even gone missing. It is true that they say, when it rains, it pours. Missing? I can help with this. That's great, I was just getting worried that I can't spare anyone to go find him. Abraham is easy to identify. He is thin, wearing glasses and always mumbling about life is but a path to death. Oh, that guy, I remember that guy. You don't even pay attention to how he looks. You can just take a moment to listen to the words being said. He somehow always manages to drop this line at least once every 5 sentences. According to the squad members, Abraham was last seen in the storage zone. Sigh. Even though Abraham can be quite the downer, which has been a real torture for his colleagues, we can't just leave him, can we? Right now all squad members are busy searching for missing curios, and I also have to handle the whole Xenohydra situation. So it's all up to you to find Abraham. If you bring him back, the Department of Implement Arts will reward you quite handsomely. Fair enough. Let's go find Abraham. In the storage zone. Somewhere around here. For reasons. Regardless. He's just doing stuff, probably. Moping on existence and crap. Okay, which direction? This direction. I could use some more energy. I don't care for you. Abe, you here? Well, this is problematic. Today I'm going to get justice for Alfred. Oh, he's playing the hero. Good for him. Whoa, whoa, don't come near me. Go away. And here we go. Do I even have like a proper team for this encounter? I assume I do.
即戦即決といこう。
さてと、勝負を始め。Crud. Wind, ice. Well, technically, yeah, that works.
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
Which one? I should have. Regardless. How many stages do I have? Like, does it tell me? Unimportant. Where should I start? Does it? Who needs a shield? Asta. How did I know that? I'm clairvoyant apparently. Or the game is designed to target the character that I just put a shield on. Regardless. Okay, break. Still alive. Shameful. Wow! Not good. Alright then.
Doke.
Asta almost died.
礼儀のなってないお客さんね。はい。うちってばなかなかやるじゃん。
And the end. Good, at least it was like 3 stages.
結末にたどり着いてみせる。
Break this. Talk to this guy. Hey Abraham. Hey, did you notice that one of the monsters you just defeated had a different body build? Even the joint on its left leg looked different from the others. I'm pretty sure that's what killed Alfred. I finally avenged Alfred. Well, good for you. I had to go gather up so much courage to come to Mr. Wen's errands, and who knew it would turn out to be an avenging trip? Is this fate? Sniff. Mr. Wen said you're missing. Mr. Wen said I was missing, but he was the one who sent me here to fetch stuff for him. This makes no sense. Looked like he also gave me this executive order. I knew it! I was like, how am I supposed to... Did I say that? When he checked me for being like the Xenohydro, how am I supposed to you not Xenohydro? I probably should have, but never mind. Notice of ad hoc transfer. Researcher Abraham of the Curio Collection Squad, former member of the security department, is hereby commissioned to retrieve a boxer with colored tortoise shell pattern from this department of implement arts in the storage zone for Wenming Day. The item can be found in the third aluminum cabinet on the left hand side of the corridor. Wenming Day is personally responsible for all consequences. The notice comes into immediate effect. Peer transfer for a while, I guess. Assign Wenmingi. Assignee Aburgeram. He bloody stop trying now. I mean, now I actually have a question at this point, because did he wrote the entire thing, or is it being generated by some sort of AI? Notice of ad hoc transfer, because he goes really well. Like researcher Abraham, he's got that right, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, it's as the storage zone of Mingwing that he has that right. And where is it goes, because Ming Day is personally responsible for all consequences, so he has that right. And then he just faking absolutely gave up in the signing procedure. Period of transfer for a while, I guess. Assigner Wenmingi instead of Wenmingde, and assignee instead of Abraham, which is like I forgot what the name was. Aburgeram. And he didn't actually try to guess what I'd sound for you, Mr. Aburgeram. See, this is the executive order that Mr. Wen personally gave me. It's a notice of an ad hoc transfer, all written in black and white, clear as day. So your name is Aburgeram. Maybe Mr. Wen was so busy with his chores and stuff that he made an honest mistake. So I wondered actually the game masters made a mistake in the signing. Was the Aburgeram in every part of the message, or just actually absolutely Aburgeram on the last page? The order was handed to me by Mr. Wenmingde himself. It can't be a mistake. I still remember that his pupils were dilated, head covered in sweat, hands cold, and even his throat made a faint gurgling sound. It wasn't the real one. Okay, fine. He must have been really eager to get that curio, so I have to get this done for him. Let's go back and check this with Mr. Wen. I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Wenmingde personally gave me the task, and I can't just go back without completing it first. Anyway, it's safe here. I'll go and get the curio soon. If you have any doubts, just take this transfer order, go back and ask Mr. Wenmingde about it. And he goes there. For crying out. But did he change position? What the hell? Well, Wen is no longer here. That's interesting. Oh, there's two of them. How peculiar. Wen Ming there with hand on hip. Drop the act already. Wen Ming there with hands spread out. You drop the act. I know it's you. You've been pretending to be me, deceiving every one of your shenanigans, and now you have the audacity to stand here in front of me. Excuse me, but who are you calling a fake? I was standing right here the whole time. You're the one who just appeared out of nowhere. I have witnesses who can confirm that. So tell me, who do you think looks suspicious here, you or me? Now everyone, the situation is clear as day. It's already well known that Xenohydro has been on the loose for a long time. Xenohydro can change its form and mimic others' appearance so perfect that it's virtually impossible to tell the difference. But I never would have thought that this creature would be so bold, approaching us like this and trying to take my place. Don't try to steal my words. You accuse me of being fake, but do you have any proof to back your claim? What about your claim, and where is the evidence to support it? Ah, you arrived just in time. What do you think? You guys should probably fight. I'm guessing that the real Wang Ming there would lose. Should I... which ones? Let's try being smart. I think I may have a way to solve this. Well, I mean, I already have a plan because before my character says anything, I would like to ask them for who did they give an order for someone, and what is this person's name. Whoever says Aburgera, I'm gonna punch him in the face with a baseball bat, or like a space bat anyway. What is it? Spill? I don't want to waste any more time with that thing. By the way, where's Abraham? Did you find him? And what's this transfer order in your hand? Retrieve the boxer with colored tortoise shell pattern. You cheeky Xenohydro, how dare you use my identity to steal such a valuable curio? Now that is the evidence all clear. It's time to end this. I suggest make the call. What? What do you say? Would it be? Let's check the signature. Yeah. Don't waste your time. The note signed Wen Mingyu was obviously a blunt mockery of me by the Xenohydro. He can imitate my looks and personality really well, so I don't think that handwriting will be too difficult for him either. I notice both are carrying the written order for the team's daily event, which you can review at will. What about the vital signs? We've done that already. The team here has checked the pupils, sweat glands, voice and body temperature. But perhaps the tension was simply too high to act normally. Our pupils were both dilated, we were both sweating profusely, our voices were trembling and our bodies were cold to the touch. You're both Xenohydros, that's my call. Wish I wasn't so hooked up, otherwise you would have been able to tell by now. So we should check the boxers. Those boxers are a curio and are not to be worn, not to mention that they are not my personal property. What's there to check? This box are clearly planned by the Xenohydro. I, Wen Ming, the dignified leader of the Department of Implement Arts and head of the Curio Collection Squad, will not allow the Xenohydro to mock me like this. Hand on the hip. The one on the right, that was, I'm guessing. I'm still claiming this is the one on the right, the one with the hand on the hip. Before, previously, like in the past, 5 seconds ago, is the Xenohydro, but... Okay, that's it for now. So what do you think? I'm gonna try and dupe him. After so many questions, I think you would have made your choice. No, I don't think he has. Don't listen to him, it's up to me to make the call. Who's real and who's fake? Wait. I mean, who's fake? The one on the right? You made the right choice. Hurry up and knock up the fake on the opposite side. Good. Wait a minute. Did anyone hear him just a weird noise? Don't waste your time. That's the warding lateral sound unique to Xenohydro. I got carried away. Never could have thought I'd fail at the last minute. Well, I guess I gotta at least keep the axe till the end. Well, I guess I have to sort it out. Oh, now I gotta fight him. That's a Xenohydro?
警戒しよう。
Or it just changed its appearance to this thing? Regardless, it's whacking.
生死虚実一年のマナリ
This one's a toughie. Level 42. Ice out of space, strange being that does not belong to this world. Natured in the fragmentum created by the Stellaron. It's parasitized upon the world's rooted structures to obtain energy. Its armor reflects the gloomy and profound starry sky. In combat, the ice out of space will freeze targets it touches. Fair enough.
迷っている暇はない同点元気超無域核
Pierce. Regardless. So far
礼
so
儀の張っ
good.
てないお客さんね。
Should I use the why not?
すべては星々の選択。星の秘密を求める鍵よ。
Everyone's
開拓者たちに真なる祝福を。
yes, all everyone's stats boosted.
誘っ
Yes.
た覚えはないけど。はい。
Talking is hard. Turns out I'm a Xenohydro. Gurgle, gurgle. Shield for
うちがいるんだから負けないよ。
Well, that wasn't clairvoyant this time.
どけ騒ぎを起こしたくはない
Slowly
礼
but
儀の張ってない
surely,
お客さんね。避けてね。
chipping away.
動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。
Shield, shield.
即戦即決といこう。お前の番だ。
争いに意味はない
Shatter.
怖くない怖くない。やれやれ。
Doing good? Not so much, eh? Oh, and I lost shield.
うちに出くわすなんてついてないね。うちがいるんだから負けないよ。
Wham.
生死虚実
Just
一
for
年の
good
マナリ
measure, let's put him in ethereal dream.
同点元気超無域核
I think I said this before, but so many shades of Harakazuha in this one.
はい。うちの出番。動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。
どけ騒ぎを起こした
Mitsuki
くは
was
ない
frozen today. No, wait, no, that's a. There we go.
礼儀のなってないお客さんね。
Will that be enough? Asta, finish him
避
off.
けてね。
Dang it.
争いに意味はない
Well, that's gonna be enough. The Xenohydro's combat abilities have been neutralized. Everyone fall in an olive-shaped formation and use the central elevator as our starting point. Prepare for the collection process. Pay attention to anyone suspicious around you. Olive shaped formation. There's a burst of chaotic activity and everything was a blur. Something seems to be moving fast. The chaos gradually subsides. Oh look. Now what? Fall in and count. The numbers are right, not one more, not one less. Alas, the Xenohydro had escaped. Well, hurry up and chase it! There's no point. The Xenohydro must have disguised itself as a staff member already, probably already out of the storage zone and on the way to other places. We'll learn from our mistake. It is imperative to set up a secret code within the squad to prevent the same farce from ever happening again. I will report this to Mrs. Hinkle and ask her to assign more staff to apprehend the Xenohydra as soon as possible. Sorry to get you involved in this fast. Here's a little something for your trouble. It's not much, but please accept it. If you ever find a Xenohydra elsewhere, remember that the Kudo collection squad is always here. Don't try to fight it alone. Everyone fall in. Well, I did fight it alone. Well, not all alone. Asta. Might I take a moment of your time? Any chance you're familiar with classical poems? I don't usually speak like this, must have read too much poetry recently. I got an encrypted letter. It must be really good because I can't understand a single word. You seem pretty smart, so please come back and help me out with this one as soon as you can. Have time, otherwise sooner or later I'll just die from the curiosity alone. Well, she just pulled my strings. Fair enough. Spirit tracers. Traces. Close enough. One quest after another.
まだ早いし、どこか行こうか。
Okay. Let's go. Hey, Asta. So, daijoubu? The Legion is gone and the cures are back. Various departments are returning to their research and the newly important goods from the galaxy are beginning to circulate. Everything is going smoothly with Project Revival. So what exactly does the letter mean? I heard you were looking for me. Ah, just in time. Thanks to your help and everybody's hard work, the space station is pretty much back on its feet. As a conclusion to Project Revival, I wanted to summon you to witness the fruits of our labor. But just 2 days ago I received a strange letter. Now that you're here, perhaps you can help me figure out what it's about. Letter from Locus Silenti. Upon the stars, that is where the talent and intellect reside, oblivious to the world, as the envy becomes blinding. Who knew gentleness and kindness welcomed only pain and suffering, like the risk of falling into the depths when trying to mount the sky, an inquiry into spirit traces, a glance into a site of storage. Even with iron shoes worn out unearthly, one has to visit the free depths. Better off alone than to be an accomplice. One day, as they turn around, a path will be lit by the radiance of the stars. Cryptologist from Locus Silenti. Okay, I don't get any of this, but whatever. I often hear that the researchers praise you for your resourcefulness and good judgment. What do you think? Any clue what this message is about? Okay, who is this cryptologist from Locus Silenti? As far as I know, there is no one with this title in the space station. It must be an alias. But the identity of the writer is not what I am most concerned about. It seems like something from the Department of Implement Arts. Yes, only the researcher called Wen in the Department of Implement Art would speak like that. However, it was a strange story how I got hold of this letter at the beginning. It was sandwiched in a tome called A Guide to Astral Realm Species on the conference room table. Normally no one would looks at except me. Obviously someone wanted to hand me this letter in private, so I don't dare ask the staff in the Department of Implement Arts. Spirit sounds particularly familiar. Spirit, can it be the Xenohydro? Huh. Well done, you just found the key to the text right away. Now everything makes sense. It seems it's no ordinary letter, it's from an informant. Their intention is to report on the Xenohydro. The Xenohydro has disappeared from the space station since it escaped from Mr. Wen Mingde's hands. This letter seems to support the rumor that the Xenohydro was not caught because it has an accomplice. Look at this sentence: an inquiry into spirit traces. A glance into the site of storage is obviously leading us to investigate the Xenohydro's range of activities, and to be an accomplice implies the existence of an accomplice. Indeed. As for the other 6 sentences, in my opinion, some depict the portrait of the accomplice and some describe the real hiding place of the Xenohydro. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to interpret the rest of the message. Now that we are done with other work, this letter falls into our hands at just the right moment. It's high time we put the Xenohydro issue back on the table. What do you think? Well, I'm with you all the way. Considering there may be a traitor among us, if I had this case to our staff, we might alert the culprit, and you are not a staff member. You also met the Xenohydro before. You really are the ideal candidate to handle this case. And if there is an accomplice involved, this matter is no longer a simple case of Cuda retrieval. It must be handled with caution. Therefore, I would like to ask you to go to the strange zone mentioned in the letter and verify the facts. If we can catch either the Xenohydro or the accomplice, we'll be able to interrogate them. Then I can judge whatever the accomplice's motive is, malicious or not. Whether it is malicious or not. At this critical juncture, it is up to us to finally finish Project Revival. Head to the storage zone to look for the Xenohydro. Again. Okay. And here we are. We're the saviors of the universe. What? Above me? Annoying. Be careful coming and going. Wait, other direction. Let me read some of your stuff. I've already been a rather magnanimous person. In fact, here is a chance for you to regain my favor, as long as you are willing to apologize for your behavior. I didn't do those things. You want to deny the truth? Lamina, you're getting more and more dishonest. Let me help you remember. The mustard in my lunchbox, the big hole on the back of my uniform, and this boring letter in reply to the female researcher, aren't they your doing? It's true, I'm the only person who handled those things, but... And when I was reporting to Miss Asta, you suddenly shouted, Mr. Capote, it's too late, the Wababoos are still waiting for you to play with them. You made her think I was colluding with Curious and not doing my job. But I was just stating a fact. We should keep it only between you and me. How many times have I told you that? You were just going against me on purpose. Forget it. I don't think you are going to repent at all. One day, when you're sick of this place and your future is gloomy, you will come crawling back and seek help from me. Just keep praying what's wrong with me? Just keep praying that by then. I haven't replaced you with a Renona, an Elena, or a Barbara, or someone else. A little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of, yeah, I think just... Lamina, you okay? When can I become braver? Oh, the hero of the space station. I've heard so much about you, I didn't expect to have the opportunity to see you up close. So did you really all those things that Capote said? Oh, you heard it all. Although I don't remember doing the things Mr. Capote pissed me off. I also suspected someone else, but everything showed that I was the only one who touched Mr. Capote's things. Maybe Lamina's law is really true. In the Department of Ecology, they have a saying, anything that Lamina can screw up, Lamina will screw up. Hey, don't rush to judgment yet. See. Do you think there's another explanation for this? Surely not. So what are you doing here? I was Mr. Capote's secretary, but recently I made a few mistakes when I was running errands for him, so he sent me here to work with the curious sorting assembly line. I'm so sorry, you must think I'm a joke. I have a letter for you to read. Sure, but knowing me I probably won't be much help. Well, if I understand correctly, where it says an inquiry into spirit traces, it seems to be referring to the Xenohydro, a kind of curio from the department, and to be an accomplice seems to be some kind of accusation. How do you people get this? I haven't get any of this. I'm probably have to be the smart one. Why are you asking me this? I'm investigating the escape of the Xenohydro. Maybe it's impersonating you. They do those things that Mr. Capote is accusing me of, but why? As for the rest of the letter, please forgive my ignorance, but I really don't understand it. But now we know it's in the storage zone, and this area is only so large. Maybe we can take the initiative and make a list of possible suspects. I'm quite familiar with this place. There are 1 or 2 places I know that are inaccessible where the Xenohydro may be hiding. I can take you to have a look. Actions are better than words. If you don't mind, follow me. Lead the way. Have I been here before? I've been here before, haven't I? Yeah, this is what I saved. What is this? Aburgeram. This room smells humid. It seems the Xenohydro really was here. Come quick, this place is secluded and it's a good vantage point. You can watch the whole room from here. Well, are you sure you want to ambush it here? We can try making a trap. It's one of our standard procedures in the Department of Ecology. That sounds interesting. How do you make a trap? Tightly connect the 2 disposable kinetic arms. Once the prey slips within range of the power arm, all that awaits them is doom. To make a disposable kinetic arm, we need to find many intricate parts, strange matter of destruction and face flame. Well, I'm glad you have such good memory. No, astroecology is a rigorous and beautiful discipline of knowledge. I am simply conveying its charm truthfully. But you reminded me that it will be difficult to get all the materials quickly. Anyway, we better ambush it ourselves. We may have to wait for a while. Why don't we have a chat to kill time? So why do you work for Capote? You're not the first person to ask me the question. Except for his fans, many people have a bad impression of Master Capote. They think he is loud and obnoxious. He is. I've met the man. He is annoying. But I have with him for the longest time. I know that Mr. Capote is not a bad person in nature. He is just naturally gifted in many aspects, so he can understand other people's difficulties sometimes. In short, he is just spoiled by fate. Screw that guy. You're still defending him? No, I'm just stating that I see. Since my childhood, my family has always taught me to focus on the positive, so that life wouldn't be so gloomy. No, I like you. Not to mention, he did give me a job that lets me get close to the real research work in the Department of Ecology, although the price was to work as his secretary. So how do you see yourself, Lamina? Me? I'm just an ordinary researcher. Even that sounds like an exaggeration. Because I only get got onto the space station in my sister's place. Of course, Mr. Capote doesn't know about that. My home planet is quite poor in resources, and most families can only barely support one person to go on a space journey. My sister was qualified to come to the space station, but she gave me the only chance in the family and in her life. It's a pity I'm such a failure. If my sister were here in the space station, she would be able to make a name for herself. So how do I see myself? I can't or dare not answer this question at all. Well, I'm rooting for you, Lamina. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna support you anywhere I can, and any way I can. Well, Lamina, wait until very late. The dew turned to frost and your belly is empty. Nothing happened. Areta, you can't just wait here forever. No sign of the Xenohydra. Maybe it left a long time ago. We can look for traces left by the Xenohydra in the room and use them to work out when it was last here. Time to walk around and change the main mood. Okay, investigate the traces of the Xenohydra's past activities. Can the Xenohydra serve the internet? You didn't expect to find such an absurd scene. There is research data about the Xenohydra left on the screen showing that the Xenohydra was once here learning about itself. At the bottom of the page there is a line of unsubmitted words. Gurgle, nonsense, you'll never catch me. Why would he wrote gurgle? Ridiculous. In the silver cabin there are several hairs left from the Xenohydra's sparse fur. Apparently, although it is a free, the Xenobite still returns to the storage zone to sleep. You can't help but wonder if it has Stockholm Syndrome. The description of the collectible item nearby has been painted over. This is a sign of anger and frustration exhibited by the escapee. This area is completely dry, and the data is on the screen. Looks like it won't be coming back. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Is it? No, on the first floor, okay. Hello there, Ombre Feimon, if I'm reading that correctly. Nice to have you in the chat. I'm hunting a Xenohydra. Oh, hello. You're not the Xenohydra. That's a strong water thing. Wait a second. Okay, nice match. And I can see Ombre the Lemon. Hello there. Bring the road.
今さら後悔しても遅い。はっ。
怖くない怖くない。
How long have I been playing? Like overall? Since the game got released, I'm guessing. Today? Give me a moment. About an hour. Again.
私がこれから何をするのか当ててみて。
And what's your opinion on the game?
星の祝福をあなたに。
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。うちの出番。
Well, I find that actually it's quite easy to gain levels if you kind of commit to it. I'm at my 40th level at this point. I think we're talking about the trailers, the one. What else is... What am I doing? Ah, right, I'm killing stuff. No? Ah, well, we just lost one. That's annoying. Congrats to you on that. I mean, unless you didn't want him. then sorry. On my special pools, I got Clara, and I'm really happy about that myself. So. Well, then, congrats. I really hope you will get Bronya. Why is she not good at this? Hold on.
ルールは破るためにある。
That should work. Shield, shield, shield. Yeah.
うちがいるんだから負けないよ。誘った覚えはないけど。
Side note, I wanted to get the Zele, or whatever is the English pronunciation for that, Seal, Sally. As you can see, I'm playing on Japanese version, so I don't know, yeah. The Electro Scythe girl. No, I'm sorry, she's Quantum. Kind of looks like Electro. Quantum Scythe girl. But wasn't meant to be.
私がこれから何をするのか当ててみて。避けてね。うちに出くわすなんてついてないね。いや。
即戦即決といこう。
Yeah, I'm actually for Green Wolf myself, so Silver Wolf. I like her video game vibe.
殴ったね。礼儀のなってないお客さんね。やれやれ。うちの出番。